start like this.
Okay.
Right hand in. Hit this.
Okay.
And then it's all about getting your right foot that high.
Okay. Oh,
Which
yeah.
feels really strange.
Okay.
Get like that, and then stand up over it. Bouldering is all about trying to do hard moves on rock. It has actually started from gymnastics. Yeah. Press it out. Yeah, good. Come on. Come on. You're right.
I just didn't give it up.
You're so close. My best moments are just exploring in places like this, just looking for new boulders, and you never know what you're gonna find. And sometimes you come around the bend and just see something that's amazing. So I appreciate having public lands. As it is now, it's pretty nice for boulderers. We're able to access what we need to access.
The spot we're in now, Lincoln Dome Wilderness Study Area, is one of 4 that's part of the Sweetwater Rocks region in central Wyoming, and is a prime spot, I believe, for citizens to get together and decide what this management should be. Amazing opportunities for recreation, whether that's hiking, hunting, bouldering, family camping, wandering, rock hounding, photography. And so I want us to see design management that protects those uses and those values and doesn't allow uses that might impair those that quality of that experience. The best thing that can happen for the Wyoming Public Lands Initiative committee here in Fremont County is to have a process that is transparent, that builds consensus.
Land management issues are contentious. Right now we're dealing with an effort by many Western states to, in some way, transfer public lands from control of the federal government to control of the states. And a lot of us have some concerns about that. My name is Andy Blair. I'm the Assistant Director of Knowles Rocky Mountain, based in Lander, Wyoming.
So we're here at the Sweetwater Rocks, right. Which is a segment of the Granite Mountains. We have pyramids in Egypt and cathedrals in Europe, and in America we have public land, big open space in the West that we all own a piece of, and that defines some of our character and the opportunity we have and the freedom that we like to enjoy. And so there can be a real sense of wonder and awe and freedom just for that hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, whatever you have. When you get to wander out here, your mind gets to roam as much as your feet, and it's just truly special. So what we're going to do through this collaboration, if we do find consensus on a final recommendation, we'll take that to our congressional delegation.
Behind me here is the valley of the Sweetwater River, which was the main route on the Oregon-California Mormon Trail, Pony Express Trail, between the early 1840s and 1869 when the railroad was finished. Somewhere between 350,000 and 500,000 people came through here every summer, and they were on their way to gold diggings in California and free land in Oregon and religious freedom in Utah. Split Rock, which is here right behind me, it was visible for, a day and a half or 2 days in both directions. But here in this open country, it just looks pretty much the same as it did when those wagons were coming past.
I'm a backcountry archery hunter, so you can go out here for a mule deer and have the kind of rugged, solitude, kind of open area hunt that you're never going to see another person. And these little bits of land are these snapshots, sort of time capsules of landscapes. What we see here is probably what it looked like 50 years ago, 100 years ago, which is what's so unique about these places in Wyoming. This Wyoming Public Lands Initiative is so huge and it has such big implications. This is a time to help protect these places. It's America's public lands, it's not Wyoming's public lands. Having that place to get out, whether it's to hunt, to recreate, to take your kids, is special and unique, and I think everybody is on that same page. So you can have the energy guy standing next to the conservation person going, yeah, we all agree, we all got something out of this.
I moved out here intentionally because of public lands. I grew up on the East Coast where everything was private. You can't go here, you can't go there. I think that wild country is important to us as a society and as a species. We're a creation of this wild country just like every other species out here, and I think If we lose track of that, if we stop paying attention to it, it's to our peril. It's really hard to convey in words. You know, you got to be out here when it's sunny, when it's snowing, and feel that change taking place in you. If you're out here to learn something about wild places, to learn something about yourself, to learn something about being in a community of people, and you have a positive outlook on that, then you're gonna have a good time.
Hey, look what we've got here. This is precious. This is something worth fighting for, worth showing up for. And you know, it might be a 2 or 3 year initiative. This is a really good thing. An incredible, incredible opportunity is here, and we need to take it.
The Wyoming Public Lands Initiative is something that we find great promise in. So are there bikers, are there climbers, are there oil and gas drilling companies? Make sure that everybody who has involvement or a relevancy in the area we're discussing are at the table. We choose to live in Wyoming for a reason, or for a couple of reasons. You know, we all want big open country to hike in, to hunt in, to camp with your family, whether that's primitive or in a more developed area. These are part of the kind of common ground we have as Wyomingites. I see that every day.